距离，不要再犹豫，大声告诉世界你来自哪里。你是永恒太阳，高挂天际，安全热情藏在深邃眼睛里，像自由鸟儿，带着勇气，翱翔蓝天绿地。
And here we go, the grand finale. They pronounce this place the Taroko National Park, and it's supposed to be a must-see place in Taiwan. Let's see now, shall we? So, back in the day, one of the best ways of getting to Taroko from Taipei was to take one of these old bone shakers down the east coast. And on our trip today, we have some drama before we even get there.
What is it? That's not a good day for business. But it's all outside the building. It's all on the ground.
This is the famous Google Doodle scenery, remember?
Here's a great start to our little adventure into the Taroko National Park. How beautiful is this? This temple was an easy early morning walk from our hotel in the Taroko National Park. The main temple complex was completed in 1968 and with amazing views down to the valley below. And now we find ourselves at Simu Bridge. So Simu means loving mother in Chinese, and Simu Bridge is literally Motherly Devotion Bridge. There are two pavilions here, both devoted to mothers of former presidents. To the left, a green roof pavilion can be seen. This was built by President Chiang Ching-kuo for his mother. This one's the more prominent one though, built by Chiang Kai-shek in memory of his mother, who went by the name of Mrs. Wang. The views from the latter pavilion are amazing, and we now start to see more of the marble the gorge is famous for. Moving on, we're now at the entranceway to the Tunnel of 9 Turns. And little did we know how literally and seriously we should take signs like these. So the Tunnel of 9 Turns is a section of the old highway that was used up to 1996. The views from the walkway are amazing. This trail opened for visitors to walk on in 1998, but closed in 2010 after a series of nasty accidents. It reopened in the summer of 2019 after nearly a decade-long reconstruction. Amazing colour in the rock and the roof here. The open section of the trail is only 700 metres long, and we have to retrace our steps once we get to the end. But that's not a bad thing with sublime views like these. And as the gorge gets narrower, you almost feel like you can touch the other side. And we've reached the end, obviously. Time to head back.
And they were done by the ancient riverbed, by the eddies, the whirlpool, or the water coming out from the marble, from the limestone. So erosion. That's why we call it Swallow Grotto.
So this is Swallow Grotto, and tour guide Alan gave us a pretty good summary of how the section of the gorge was formed. But if you missed it, here you have a magnificent section of the gorge which shows how eddies, or whirlpools, on the ancient riverbed carved out holes on the rock face. People here are looking at the scenery that was used on the $2 stamp of Taiwan in 1989. So the holes formed by the eddies are known as grottos. Some of these grottos were actually formed by the gushing of water in the rock mass, these ones usually facing downriver. This part of the gorge has the most grottos on the cliffs, so it features swallows and grottos, and hence the name Swallow Grotto.
Which means a place to check animals from Taroko language. And now we pronounce it in Mandarin Chinese, so it's Bulowan Suspension Bridge. Oh, that's the whole story.
Again, Alan gives us a great intro to our next stop here at Bulowan. So the Bulowan Suspension Bridge is the longest and highest bridge in Taroko National Park. Details set out on the screen for the statistics buffs. We were told it could be swaying a little, but today it felt extremely secure. So secure, visitors felt confident to do this for their Instagram. Some great views here of the twists and turns of the Liwu River, both downstream and upstream. Hey, what's this?
Hi-ho, it's home from work we go. Hi-ho, 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 it's home from work we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
That restaurant only sells 8 items. And then their signature item must be the beef noodle soup. Soup, beef, and noodle. Oh, their side dishes are sometimes the highlights. Like I like the pig head skin.
Our final stop of the whole tour is right here, still within the actual confines of the Taroko National Park. Chingshui Cliff stretches more than 21 kilometres and rises vertically from the Pacific Ocean with an average height of over 800 metres. The building of the road along the Chingshui Cliff is considered an engineering miracle. A single-lane gravel highway first opened to traffic in 1932, and with recent upgrades, tunnels now comprise 60% of the fully sealed route. One final view of the Pacific Ocean here with lots of commercial fishing in evidence. We had a one-night stop in the Taroko Gorge at this awesome hotel.